Okay, this video is on moving into our front stance. Okay, so I put a blue line on the floor so that you can really see this. I'm moving into the front stance to the side. So I already did a separate video on moving forward and backward, right side and left side into that front stance. Now we're going to the side. So this sideways motion is really important as well. We need to be able to move forward, yes. We need to be able to move back, yes. But we also have to be able to get out of the way by going sideways, okay? So when we go sideways into our front stance, this is an offline strategy. So it's a way to get our body, if you see right where I am, here's where I am. When I go here, I'm moving off to the side of that, okay? So that line that I was on. So imagine my attacker is right in front of me, okay? If I go back, I'm staying on that line of my attacker. If I go forward, I'm staying on the line of my attacker. But if I go to the side, I'm moving out of the way in a different way by getting off the line, okay? Once we get this, remember this is beginning, all right? And beginning means that you have to have a specific goal, and then you have to be able to reproduce it. So you have to get that skill. The goal is, right now, in this level, is to be able to step directly sideways every time. And to get it where you don't have to look at the ground and you just know that your foot is going where you think it is, okay? So the very first skill we have to master is that, in stepping to the side. And once we can master that, then we can start changing that sideways step to different areas, okay? So we can change it to different angles. Maybe I go back a little bit, maybe I go forward a little bit. But it's very difficult to master that until I've mastered this, okay? So this is the first skill in going sideways or getting offline, okay? So as I stand here, you can see the blue tape. I'm standing on this blue line. I want to think that my feet stay on it. So I know you can't really see my feet, but my toes are on your side of the line and my heels are on the other. And the ball of my foot, the balls of my feet are on that blue line. All right, so that's how I want you to imagine it. You can put a piece of tape on your floor. You can use the pattern. If you have a rug that has straight lines in it, you can use that line. If you're in your house, maybe you have hardwood floors, you can just stay on, you know, the strip of wood. But use something that's very visual in the beginning. That's very helpful. All right, so that you really are being truthful with your body. That the connection between your brain, well, your eyes, your brain, and your feet and the floor are true. Okay, you don't want to be guessing. You want to be knowing, are you right or are you not? And then be really honest with how you assess that feedback. All right, so when I step out, I'm going to take my right foot. So if you're facing me, your left foot is going to go out to the side. And when I do that, remember in the crescent step or in the stepping forward and backward, we shift our weight. Okay, so we've got to shift to the other leg and then move this one. And I gave you that exercise. Can you make your foot go in a circle? Okay, you need that for this, but not the same way. Because from here, we sink, but I don't want to shift my weight over so much. What I want to do is just sink and slide. Okay, so I slide that foot out, and again, how far can you go? The lower this knee goes, the further out that foot can go. Okay, so if your knee doesn't let you go very low, your foot isn't going to be able to go out very far. Okay, what you're going to do is fall into that. We want to be able to control it. So we drop our weight down and we slide our foot out. Now, I know you can't quite see, but I want you to look. My heel is not on the floor. Okay, so as I move out, my heel is up, and then I put it on the floor as I turn into a front stance to this side. Okay, so the side means that if I look down at my feet are at about a 45-degree angle across that line. My hips are facing off at this angle. I'm not facing that wall. Okay, I'm just at an angle. So to come back up, I pivot back. So again, my heel of this leg is up, and I push and I come up to my natural stance. So to move out to the side, I'm moving to my right, you're moving to your left. We're staying in front of each other. So I can do this with my guard up or my hands on my hips. I'm going to sink by bending my knees. I'm going to slide my foot out, my heel is up, and then I'm going to turn into that. My torso stays up, my shoulders are over my hips, my front knee is bent, my back leg is straight, and I'm looking toward you. Okay? I'm not looking there because I always want to look at my attacker. My attacker is not there, my attacker is you. right in front of me, okay? So I'm looking at you the whole time. So when you do it, you should be looking at me the whole time. Okay, to come up, I kind of pivot that back, and I push, and I come up. Okay, so to break this on count, we're going to go 1, 2, turn your hips, make sure everything turns. 3, turn back, this heel's up. 4, I come up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try the other side. The other side works the same way. So I have to bend and put my weight on this leg, slide this one out, and then turn. And I'm not facing it, I'm turning toward it. My facing is at that angle, but I'm looking at you. Okay, back leg is straight, front leg is bent. To come back, I turn back, my knees and toes are forward, and I come up. I'm going to move over just a little. Okay, so hopefully you can see that line. And 1, I slide out, this heel is up. 2, I turn. 3, I turn back, this heel is up, and I come up. Ready? 1, 2, this heel is down. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go to this side. Okay, so to go to that side on 4 counts. 1, 2. I'm looking toward you. 3, 4. 1, 2. Now check out your stance. Make sure that you're in a good front stance. So that means your front knee's bent over your foot, your back leg is straight, the weight is in the balls of your feet, so you can tap your heels on the floor. My hips are not pointed towards you, so check yours. If they're pointed towards me, you didn't turn them. You have to turn them towards your front knee and then aim that way. Okay, so my hips are aimed that way, and my eyes are looking at you. My guard is looking at you. Okay, and then I turn back and come up. So one more time on 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All the way through now. Slowly. 1. And to come up, we come up. 2. And up. 3. And up. A little faster. 4. And up. 5. And up. 6. And up. 7. And up. 8. And up. Other side. Okay? So I slide the foot out. My knees are bent. I turn. Back leg straight. Front knee bent. Foot knee over the heel. I can tap my toes. My hips are pointed that way. Sort of a 45-degree angle. And I'm looking forward at you. To come back, I pivot. And I come up. My foot does not pick up and step. Don't do that. Okay, make sure it slides on the floor. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the way through. 1. And back. 2. And back. 3. And back. 4. And back. 5. And back. 6. And back. 7. And back. 8. And back. Very good. All right. Shake out your legs if you need to, and practice that. Okay, so remember these videos, you're practicing them as much as you can until you look like me doing it. Okay? Don't think going through it one time is enough. It takes hundreds of repetitions to get these basics down. 100, 200, 300. Keep doing it until you get really good at it. Okay?